Alright, hello, this is Mr. Moore, and we are going to learn about two-wave frequency tables. Okay, so for this one, we're going to talk about two buses, bus A and bus B, and how often they are late or on time. So first thing we need to do is we need to total these. Okay, so we have 13 plus 20, that gives us 33. So 33 of this data set, 33 times the buses were on time. Alright, we have 26 and 87. 33 times they were late. On time is 113. Okay? And bus A, how many times did bus A do a route? Bus A did a route 39 times. It traveled around, picked kids up 39 times. Bus B, how many times did it go? It did 107. 20 plus 87, 107. Okay, and now we have this last box here, which we call the grand total, not a zero, G, thank you, or GT, grand total. Alright, and that number is 146. We will use this number a lot. So, first thing we need to figure out is what is the, not an A, joint relative frequency. Now, what does that mean? That means how relative is each square going to be? Each cell. How often was bus A late? How often was bus A on time? How often was bus B late? How often was bus B on time? Okay, so to figure this number, these numbers are always going to be with the relative frequencies. They are always going to be a percent. Okay, all numbers will be represented as a percent. So what we're going to have is we're going to take a cell, okay, a cell, and we're going to have it over, oops, I changed to purple. We're going to divide it by the grand, give me a G on my 0. Let's write in a G. The grand total. That number right there. Okay, so if we want to know how often bus A was late, we would have our 13 over our 146. Okay, and if you type that into the calculator and you type 13 divided by, oops, that's not divided by, 13 divided by 136, we would get 0.089. Okay, to give it a percentage sign, we multiply it by 100 or move the decimal over 2 places and we get 8.9%. Bus A was late 8.9% of the time. That is a joint relative frequency. Alright, now let's talk about bus B, and let's do something crazy. Let's do on time. How often was bus B on time? It wouldn't let me back up anymore, so I had to keep that 13 on there. But we're actually going to look at on time for bus B, which would be 87. So 87 divided by 146, our grand total. And what does that equal? That equals 0.089. 5, 9, 5, 8, 9, 0, 4, 1, 1. Okay, we don't care about this because we just want the percent. So 1, 2 places over, 59.5 or 60%. Okay, we rounded up the 5 to the 9. That put us into the 60. So 60%. It was on time. Bus B was on time 60% of the time.